In this video, I'm going to show you an insanely profitable trading strategy that could potentially double your account size in just 30 days. To prove these claims, I'm going to backtest it 100 times and set my initial account size at $100 with a 2% risk per trade, so that you can literally see yourself how well this strategy does in different market conditions. So make sure you stay focused throughout the whole video, as there are quite a few rules you need to understand. Like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out. Okay, now without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is head over to TradingView.com, and we're currently looking at Ethereum versus USDT on the 15-minute time frame. And for this strategy, we're going to need 3 indicators. So first of all, you need to head up to your indicators tab and search for the first indicator we will be adding, and this is called the SSL channel, which is this one here. For our second indicator, let's add the Chaikin money flow, which is this one here. And for our third and final indicator, we will be searching for the volatility oscillator, which is this one by VWAP. Okay, we now need to change some settings on these indicators. So first of all, double click on our SSL channel, and in the inputs tab, we're going to be changing our periods from 10 to 20. In our style section, we're just going to make them a little more visible. Now let's adjust our Chaikin money flow indicator, so double click on that. And we're not actually going to be changing anything in the inputs, but in the style section, we're going to be changing from a line to area, and we're also going to be changing our 0 level from a dash line to a normal line. We're not going to be changing the settings on our volatility oscillator, we're just going to be leaving them on default. Okay, so the whole idea behind this strategy is to get us into the trend at the best possible price, to minimize our losses when the market is moving sideways, and to maximize our profits by letting our winners ride. So the rules for entering a short position are very simple. First, we need to have a bearish cross on our SSL channel, so this red line needs to cross up over our green line. Also, the Chaikin money flow must be positioned below our 0 level, and then our volatility oscillator white line needs to be below our lower band. Once we have all of these conditions filled, we're going to go ahead and take a short trade. We'll be setting our stop loss there at the most recent swing high. And then if the price does manage to move in our favor and the trade is running in profit, we're going to be closing the position as soon as we have a bullish signal from our SSL channel. And this means that our green line needs to cross upwards above our red line. So in this example, we would have returned around a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but as you can see, because we are trading Ethereum on the 15-minute time frame, it actually managed to return us nearly 3%. The opposite is true for short trades. We first need to have a bullish cross on our SSL channel, so this green line needs to cross upwards above our red line. Then our Chaikin money flow indicator needs to be positioned above our 0 level, and our volatility oscillator white line has to be sitting above our upper band. Once we have all of these indicators agree, we're going to be entering a long position on the close of our trigger candlestick. Our stop loss will be set at the most recent swing low, and then we're not going to be entering until we get a bearish cross from our SSL channel. Okay, we see we got a valid exit signal, so we can close our position. Our risk to reward ratio on this trade was 6-to-1, and we returned around 3.2%. Okay, let me now give you some more examples so you have a better idea of how to trade this system. So we see we've got a new short signal issued by our SSL channel. You see that the red line just crossed upwards above our green line. The Chaikin money flow index has also turned over below our 0 level, and then our white volatility oscillator line has closed below our lower band. So we can safely enter our short position on the close of our trigger candlestick, bring your stop loss up towards the most recent swing high, and once again we will not be exiting this trade until we see a bullish cross from our SSL channel. So in this example, we pretty much had a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, but as you can see, we managed to return around 8% profit. Here is one more long example before we get into our backtesting. So we see our SSL channel issued a new buy signal where the green line crossed above our red line. Our Chaikin money flow is also positioned above our zero level, and then our final condition, we're looking towards our volatility oscillator white line to see if it is positioned above our upper band. So in this example, we have all of our conditions met, so we can safely enter a buy position on the close of this trigger candlestick. We'll be bringing our stop loss down towards our most recent swing low, and then we will not be exiting the trade until we get a bearish cross from our SSL channel. So another really successful trade. We managed to have a 4 risk to reward ratio and return around 3% profit. So we see how well this strategy is at catching those big moves, and if you give yourself chances like that every time you enter the trade, you will definitely be making a lot of money in the long term. Here's another example I wanted to give you guys, and if you can catch moves like this at least once a week, you can literally double your account size in 1 month. See what I mean here? Our risk to reward ratio is 4.52, which is absolutely incredible. So now we know exactly how to trade with this strategy. Let's go ahead and backtest it 100 times, and I'll show you the results at the end of the video. Okay, so I finally finished my backtesting, and as we can see, the win rate for this strategy is 60%. I found those 100 setups within 2.5 months, and we increased our account size by 279.58%. But bear in mind these numbers will be different when trading live because of spreads and fees. We see the equity curve looks fairly consistent, and we didn't have any massive drawdowns. We can definitely improve this strategy by adding a 200 EMA to our chart to eliminate even more losses. We see our profit factor is 2.81, and we had 6 consecutive wins against 4 consecutive losses. And look at this, our largest profit trade was 34%, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so we see in terms of win rate, this strategy is definitely towards the lower end, but in terms of growth, it's actually ranked a lot higher. But as I said, adding another filter like the 200 EMA would definitely eliminate some of these losing trades. So I highly recommend this strategy. Go ahead and backtest it. You can even tweak some of the settings on these indicators to make it work even better. If you've any questions, please ask them down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out. I love you all. Peace.